Hey everyone, hope everything is going well. Happy New Year's to everyone, all my fans and all the haters as well. And I wanted to touch base on this story, and I wanted to do it before New Year's, but I was a little under the weather. I didn't want to do a long form video. I did do some short form content on Instagram. I was still posting on IG, but these things need to be talked about. This is from Sergi Boy on X, and it was a few things that he had. Pop Control, Ryan Hoge. I don't trust this guy. I don't trust Nat Turner as well. And Ryan was caught admitting to Pop Control. He was not managing or updating PSA population report honestly or within a timely fashion. He admitted to for marketing purposes. It was regarding a Honus Wagner card that Golden someone connected to Golden found that card, so then they managed to then grade it behind Nat Turner's back. That was weird, but they did that, and yeah, it was not told to the public until in December, late December. So that's not a good sign. Secondly, and some people will be like, well, people don't invest in the high end, so why does it matter? It does matter because if they're hiding that, what else are they hiding? You see how it goes? And secondly, fake Jordan sales, allegedly, according to a source, the 1984 Jordan 101 PSA 6 autograph 10, and there are allegations that it was fake. Moreover, the source stated that Ryan Hoge, PSA's CEO, allegedly was the owner. And a lot of authentication experts asked Alt to remove it, but Alt went back to PSA and they said, nah. Okay, if you take a look at this card over here, you could go back. This is a card. It sold for $304,000. So I could understand why PSA may not want to deactivate it if it was the card of Ryan Hoge. And two, they don't want to pay up. And this is what PSA does time in and time out. They don't want to pay up. So they hide things, they cover things up. And as long as, it doesn't lead to any litigation, who cares? They're PSA. They buy everything up, they buy content creators up. You know, Nat Turner he uses scammers like Goonbot for security. So, like, this is a clown show going on at PSA. I asked an autograph expert that I had on, Chris from Stories and Cardboard. He doesn't do that much content, but he does have valuable information. And just looking at it, I just asked him, hey, like, a lot of people think that this is a fake autograph, it's not authentic. And I'll just read you the text message that he sent me back, and he gave me permission to shout him out. So I'll give him attribution here. First and foremost, it is really sloppy. That was the first thing that obviously jumps out. But let's give the benefit of the doubt and say he was rushing to his car or he was drunk off his ass. Then you look at a few things that are atypical in a Jordan autograph. Things considered atypical in those is first the start of the M, which Jordan authenticators sometimes call the figure two in the signature. The slant is way off and it doesn't look natural. Okay. There's that. And it also seems too big. All right. Then you don't, then you have the point on the first mountain of the M. It's pretty atypical for Jordan to sign with that sharp of a point. That's an interesting observation. Here's one that has been authenticated, but should we even trust these authenticated autographs? So going back to this over here, here's the thing I can always look at in a Jordan signature, and you can go look at ones that are no doubt authentic, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You look at his M, it almost always looks like the number 23 with the loop in the two. Okay? this one has no loop. If you go look at 10 authentic Jordans and look at the 23 formation in them, then come back and look at this one. You will see what I mean. Okay? Like, I could see what he's saying. And ultimately, if this is a fake autograph, then you have to say, okay, whose card was it? Was it Ryan Hoge's card? I mean, that's a huge scandal if that's the case. And I reached out to Ryan Hoge. No response. I've shouted Ryan Hoge out in the past, and now I can no longer shout him out on Instagram. He didn't block me. But, you know, this is like one huge red flag if this intel from Sergi Boy is correct. If the authenticators or if the expert guys in the Jordan hobby, they're figuring out that this may be a fake auto. And PSA is doing nothing about it. If it is fake, oh boy. This is why you won't have a lot of people join this hobby because they will not clean up the fraud. Simple in that. Simple as that. And I just want to look at some other examples of PSA. And PSA is a clown show. They say, "Oh, we're going to now crack down on Kurt's card care and all of this." Like, I showed this from a couple years ago. This one dude basically had a PSA 9 card. He used the juice. He has it in the video, okay? He sent it to PSA. Is why it's out in the open, and PSA did nothing about it. They looked the other way. This is what a PSA 9 Zapdos. And then he used the juice. He has it in his video. It's still up there. I have from my other video as well. He did look at him juicing it up, right? And then bada bing, bada.
Sped it up a little bit there in the video, but look how it came out. Unbelievably gorgeous. So I packed it up, sent it to PSA, and he's finally back home. Let's see what grade you got.
Right. Video's still up there. No shame in, showing this even after PSA has new rules and regulations. And the psycho part of this is PSA has this on their TCG card Instagram site or Instagram page. Okay. This is nuts. This is a card that this dude used the juice on. Okay. Like, does Ryan Hoge and all of them do they even care? And let's double check. PSA card. PSA card cert. Let's just see that. You have to type in this thing here. Okay. Verify. Okay, let's just do it in live time because I did this a couple years ago. It didn't really do anything. So it's what is it? 842 8 no. 84 842 842 03 03 03 103. Okay, let's just see if it's still legit. Yep, still a PSA 10. PSA population is 21. And this is, according to PSA, you can't use the juice anymore. This is, you could put, how Barry Bonds home run record. This is an asterisk. This is an asterisk. So Reinhold, Nat Turner, they don't care. They just want to make the most profits out there, keep cards that are trimmed, keep cards where they are juiced, and they'll get rid of some cards here and there, but they're not going to do it for everything because that's going to kill their margins because there's so many cards that are juiced, so many cards that are trimmed, so many cards where Hankus Pankus went on. So they'll let the grift continue. Simple as that. If you have a lot of money in investments and down the road, you see the market decline, you want to invest in this hobby, why would you invest in the high end? That's a good question when they're not cracking down on this, right? Anyways, let me know your thoughts and I'll talk to you later. Bye.